Twisted Coin live on a Saturday night with guests. Well, it's only me and Steve out at the moment, so if anyone wants to join us, I shall.
We dare you.
I will post that in the comments. So if anyone out there would like to come and join us, follow that link and come and say hi. But we have had a cracking morning this morning, haven't we, Mush?
Yeah, mate, it was good. It was good.
Well, you had a better morning than me because you came home with fish.
I did. Yeah, I didn't. I had no intention of buying fish.
You didn't,
but you know what it's like.
but
Yeah.
but
Shit happens.
the price you got it was an absolute bargain.
It was a good price for what is a quality fish. Yeah.
Momotaro Sankey, wasn't it?
Yeah, 48 cm.
48 cm, and that was bought, ladies and gentlemen, at the Koi Hut.
Yeah, Gary at the Koi Hut down in Havant.
Yes, Dino. Dino's in the house. Yes, Vince, send a few of my pots of glue on your shorts at Rick's gaff. Glad you're using them, mate. He must have, before last year's national, he must have gone round the building site and nicked every plumber's pot of glue, because I ended up with a bloody great bag full of pots of glue. He's like, yeah, I'll you use them.
Someone will think you got habit, mate.
But yeah, it's being well used down at the farm at the moment, and we are almost out, Dino. So if you're at the national this year, wink, wink. But got my rat today.
Yeah.
So yeah, rat's booked for the national. Get in.
It's quite impressive though, wasn't it? Because you were straight in there, and you were 11th order, so they were flying out the door, weren't they?
They were, and yeah, I was. See, Dino, I raided the stores. He's a good lad. So yeah, on the group chat, it was like, I got my VAT, and then I got mine. So yeah, me, Seska, Dave, and Tony, we've all got our VATs booked for the national this year. But yeah, I reckon they sold out within an hour. I reckon today, because they were, and like I said, I was number 11. Tony was number 10. I think our Rocket Boy was number 13. So
there you go. He's just
there you go.
13, yeah.
Dave was number 13. So yep.
Do you know how many they had for the initial?
I'm not sure. I know that the VATs that were there as the dealers showed last year have been made available to normal exhibitors. I think they put the dealer show on hold for this year. I'm not sure about next year, but for this year they put the dealer show on hold so that there could be extra VATs for the actual National Koi Show itself.
You're not wrong if that's Connor or Jay, whichever one. Yeah,
that would be Connor. That is.
Yeah.
Stuart, what did you miss out on, Stu Bob?
Oh, a VAT.
Did you miss out on a VAT?
I'm not showing Andrew. No, not this year, but maybe next. That's impressive if they were all gone.
Mate.
What time did you do it, Stuart?
I mean,
hello to everyone, by the way, that said hello.
I was literally 2 minutes past 10, and I got mine, and I was number 11. So they must have shot out the door. But no, I don't know exactly how many VATs there is.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, Stu didn't get a VAT. Oh shit.
But there still could be a chance though, right? If they
Is that as a patron, Stu Bob? Because I know the vats were open to patrons today for the first couple of days, but they have kept vats back for the general public as well, as far as I'm aware, after a conversation with our Tony from Far More Koi yesterday, who had been chatting with Matt Stevens. So yeah, there is vats there for the general public as well as the patrons, and the top five. I think it's the top five winners. Your grand champion and junior champion, all that sort of thing. They got given the opportunity to come straight back without having to go through the rigmarole that we had to today, which I think is fair.
Blimey, Paul, you had to pay for something rather than winning it. Well, that's the first bit of cash you've shelled out, isn't
it? Oh, I loved the bit at the end. The missus wasn't happy.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
no, it's not Connor. It's Jay in the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see Connor and Jay tomorrow, because we're on a road trip number 2 tomorrow. So we road trip down to Havant today, and Steve's first visit to the koi hut. So your thoughts on the koi hut, other than the fact that you brought fish home?
Well, that says it all, doesn't it?
Well, yeah.
I mean, it was superb. I think it's compact, it's small, but there's a lot in there.
And a hell of a lot in there.
A lot to look at. There's some superb quality fish in there, and something for everybody. I would say it's from small tamasabas that Vince likes, all the way up to your big.
Hey, I'm not the one that come home with a butterfly koi.
Yeah. I don't know what happened there. It was Maria. Maria's watching, mate. I've got to be careful what I say.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what, though, it's in that big pond out there, and it's absolutely loving it. It's flying around. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Mate, I thought you was going to put that in the fish tank.
Well, the trouble is the fish tanks are at like 25+ degrees, and it's come out of.
You just don't want him to give Big Frank no competition.
Oh dear. I'm getting a reputation. Look.
Yeah, look. Even Dave said, "Look, Steve was odds on to buy a fish. He has zero discipline." I would Stu Bob to console myself. I bought a larger Ozzy drum instead.
Yeah. It's a shame you won't get there, Paul, but maybe next time, mate. Be good to see you one day at one of the events. Come on, stop it,
mate. They're all over the case now.
Look, you've wound my missus up now. Look, she's steamed in with a comment.
Big George is there. Look, butterfly koi. Really, Steve-o?
Hey, it's for the wife. Behave. We let you men have all you want. now.
Maria,
go on, Maria.
There's fuck all right with them either.
Oh dear.
Oh yeah, they're gonna be. You go straight to hell for that one.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's got a cracking little setup down there, that's for sure. And if you are in the Havant direction tomorrow or Monday, there is some cracking prices on some cracking fish. And I don't mind someone donating me the beautiful golden corn that's there. Don't worry, Gary knows which one. So just ask Gary which one is it, and that he will tell you. Oh mate, it come on, you got to admit that was a standout fish.
It was a nice fish, but it's not quite my cup of tea. So like when you said have a look at what I've just spotted in there. I couldn't see what you were looking at. So I think the fish for me in there was the
uneducated oaf.
No, the Tancho shower in the big pond was a beast.
Yes.
That did strike a chord with me, that one.
Well, I did get close to asking Gary if he did Klarna.
Some people we can see some kids buying the koi food. Stuart's just asked about the tins of koi food with 50 quid notes in.
Yep, there was people buying and even after yesterday, there still hasn't been a £50 claim. So there is still a £50 note stuffed in one of them pots of food to feed the fish with.
There's only about 100 pots in there as well, so it'll only cost you 100 quid to get that 50 quid out of it. Now the odds have got to be pretty good now, I reckon.
The odds have got to be really good now because I don't know how many he sold today, but he must have sold quite a few yesterday. Because yesterday he said was a lot busier than today was before. By the time we left, but it was starting to pick up as we were leaving. And more people were starting to turn up, weren't they? So you never know. By the time he shut this evening, that golden corn might have gone.
Well, and the 50 quid notes.
And the 50 quid note, yeah. But and Vinny, oh mate, it was absolutely.
You got some video of it, haven't you?
I have. That is on tonight's video.
Yeah.
And like I said to you in the car, had I had the money, that would have been coming home with me because that was just next level. That was.
Yeah.
I haven't got a photo that I can put up on screen for you, so you'll have to watch the video, which will come out later on.
There you go.
It's uploading as we speak. So yeah, as well as getting a good chunk of my epic bio chamber filled up today. Thank you very much, Paul Clark.
Yeah, nice to meet you today, Paul. If you're on watching,
mate.
Yes,
mate. Yes, I have done a video. It is converting as we speak, so you can watch it after the live, Jay. Where did you get those koi pictures from, Steve? They look great.
What, these ones here?
Temu specials.
Yeah, Temu specials. Yeah. Oh, Maria bought those for me. Careful.
Yeah, but she got them from Timo, and I was looking at them when we were around with the Scottish boys.
Yeah.
I almost half-inched that spare key at Siri you got sat there.
There is one here, yeah.
I know. I almost stuck out my jumper.
You can have that one then. Right. You can have that one if I say, yeah, because I've got two of them.
How's the bio coming on, Vince? Stu Bob, it's looking absolutely sweet at the moment. I did put a short up earlier. Like I say, Paul said it was 60 litres of media there. I reckon there was more than 60 litres. And there was a mixture of K1, and there was in one bag, there was some K1 with some micro in it. And then the large bag was literally all full of K+. So, yeah, that got a good dunking in a real strong dose of PP and then sifted into the tank. And even with all that lot chucked in, I reckon I could still get another good chunk in there as well. At least another black bag full. Mate.
Hint. Paul.
No, not at all. I want to get some Helix 30. I've got a shit ton of K1 in there, K1 micro in there now. I've got K+ in there. So I would like to get a bit of Helix 13 and a bit of K3 in there as well, because then I've got a bit of everything.
Yeah, it makes sense.
And like I say, once that matures up, Can you run an easy pod on the back of the shower off of one pump? If you're gravity feeding the easy pod, yes. So if you go from a bottom drain or a side drain, gravity feeding into an easy pod by a minimum of 3-inch pipe, then yes, you can, because you can put the pump on the other end of the easy pod and then pump up and over the shower. But unless you want to put the easy pod above your shower, you can't pump feed an easy pod and run a shower at the same time. Because otherwise, if you pump feed an easy pod, the outlet of the easy pod has got to be above your shower for it to gravity into the shower to return down. So if that makes sense. I've got that on my ground on the garage. What, a side vent, Granny's old curlers, Vince. Mate, you can use curlers. I know a few people that still run old multi-bays and stuff, and they've got hair curlers in there as their bio media.
They've got to be pretty rare by now, though, haven't they? Hair
Mate,
curlers.
there's still old school keepers out there that run the old school medias.
Yeah, I get it, but where would you get them from now?
And I mean, everyone moans and jokes about things like Flowcore and Alpha Grog, but they work.
Yeah.
You know, in the 2 showers at the back of the Frankenstein pond, in those showers is a mixture of Flowcore and Alpha Grog. What spawning periods are you looking forward to excluding the Gazwads?
No, you can't.
I can't because I can't say what some of the pairings are going to be, because that's not for me to divulge, because there's going to be some special pairings done next set. Well, this one and the second set of spawnings, there's going to be some special mixes done. So I can't divulge that one, George, and you fucking well know it, you shithead. Oh, they're all coming in now. Look, Timu Steve-O, Pound Store Steve.
Oh, I tell you what, good quality. They're metal. They're metal. Oh, it doesn't sound metal, does it? They are metal, though.
Is there no way of using a 2-way valve system and diverting the flow 2 ways, or would it not work? No, it wouldn't, because the whole point of putting the easy pod before the shower is because your easy pod is then doing your mechanical filtering, and then your shower is doing your biological filtering. Even though you will get biological filtration from an easy pod, if you're going to conjoin it with something like a shower, you make the most of it being a mechanical filter more than anything. That's why I've got it set that way on my Tosai tank. That's gravity fed 4-inch into 3-inch into the easy pod, straight out the easy pod, through the Tempest, over a shower, back to the tank, and it just seems to work.
Cheers, George.
Steve even got his race car from Timu.
We'll find out on Monday, won't we?
Mind you, it is only a Fiat Panda, isn't it?
Effective. Well, a bit of it is. That's just the engine, not the rest of it.
Mate, if I had a fucking Fiat Panda with an engine like that in it, I'd have never got rid of it.
Yeah. There's actually a Fiat Panda owners club where they
I know there is.
Do soup them up and whatever. It's quite funny.
I used at one point in time, I used to own a very rare Fiat Panda 4x4.
Yeah.
Yeah, you try getting hold of one now.
Yeah, right.
Like trying to get a wooden dick for a rocking horse.
Well, even these engines now are quite hard to come by, because we can only use one manufacturer numbered cylinder head. When Fiat Pandas had loads of different ones,
Yeah.
we have a regulated cylinder head, and so they're now people are charging like 1,500 quid from the scrapyards to buy a second-hand engine. Do you know what I mean? It's like ridiculous.
But they are antiques now, aren't they, Fiat Pandas? The original Fiat Pandas, which is what your engine is based off of, really, isn't it?
Yeah. It's Panda, Fiat Uno. What they did start putting them in the Ford KAs as well at some point, I think.
Really?
Yeah. So, evening, guys.
Coley Coy, right. Got ya. Nice one. Didn't even think of that. Well, that's what we're here for, is to bounce ideas. Here he is. The man himself.
What's fake tan? What are you talking about?
Evening, Gary.
Hello,
Gary.
lads.
You all right,
Hello,
mate?
Steve. Hello, Vince. Yeah, I'm good, buddy. You?
Yep.
Good.
Yep.
Good stuff. Good
Daryl from
stuff.
Croy Heaven is saying, how's the tunnel getting on? Mate, the tunnel is coming on absolutely sweet. We now have 7 ponds we're fishing. There's over 800 fish in there already, and we've still got ponds to finish. Hopefully, get a liner in the last of the big ones on Tuesday. Oh, look, the Fiat Panda stuff's coming in now. Look,
Look at that, eh? We've started it now.
we rolled a
You're right, they're not stable at all in their original body shells, yeah.
We rolled a Fiat Panda 4x4 with a full car going uphill. They're not very safe going around corners.
True. And yeah, it does make us antiques, Adam.
Well, you speak for yourself, Steve.
Yeah.
After all, you are older than me, Grandad.
Yeah. Just that much.
Just that much. So, how's things been down at the Koi Hut this afternoon since we left?
Yeah, it was actually a really good day, to be fair. What time did you actually leave? I can't remember.
About 6:30.
Yeah, I bet it felt like it.
I think it was about 1 o'clock-ish, I think, something like that.
Yeah, I think it was around 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
Obviously, we stayed home till 5. It got a little bit busy whilst you were there, didn't it? At one point.
Yeah, it was. It was.
Yeah, it picked up really well.
Yeah.
Did anyone win
It was a
the £50 note?
No, still.
No.
Nobody's won it. So 2 days. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but
There you go.
I think a lot of people keep using the one at the back, and I don't know if. Oh, put that back in. Because
that
there's
one
two
hasn't got it in
machines.
there.
I don't know, because we don't know where it is. Because we took all the pots of food, put the £50 note winning prize thing in a big blue koi bowl, and swirled them around, and then added them to the.
Right, so there's 2 machines. There's one at the front, one at the back.
Yeah, there's two machines. There's only
Steve,
in one of them. Well, it can only be in one because there's only
You
one.
pumped all that 40 quid into the wrong one.
Did you guys ever go at it? Did you?
No.
Oh, so I didn't see Feedham. How's your Mama
Do you not
Tara
think-
getting on?
Do you not think you had enough out of the raffle money that the 2 girls spent just to get a couple of fucking Easter eggs?
I know. What did they do? Like 30 quid to get to
And
it?
the
Well,
rest,
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
and the rest between them.
Do you know what? There was
40,
people though
45.
there was people that was taking one bloke paid a £5 and got a cup, an egg. Like he won 2 prizes. There was other people who just bought 1 prize. What do you want to help with? Sorry, I'm about to put the kids to bed. Well, I'm trying to put the kids to bed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some people were buying 1 ticket and winning eggs.
Mate,
It's
I
luck of the
bought
draw,
3
innit?
tickets. I didn't win jack.
Oh. How's your fish settling? Because you obviously bought. Oh, did you buy 3 fish?
Did, yeah.
Yeah, because
Well,
you
no,
bought the-
two. No, 2.
He bought 2 and an abomination.
So, yeah, less said about the
You
third
bought that
one, but-
absolute gorgeous butterfly koi
Oh,
for the first one.
You fucking sick in the head.
No, to be fair, I like them. I don't mind them. No
Yeah.
problem with butterfly at the koi up. But yeah, no, you bought butterfly, the achiever, and that big Mama Taro thing.
yeah.
Mate,
Yeah,
that
how's he-
Deutsche Achiever, I had my finger above the water and it was fucking out of the water, fucking following me around the tank. It was unreal.
It is so friendly, and it has been like the whole time. We really like. not obviously we don't get attached to them like that because we are a shop, but at the same time, it is one of those fish that's like, you know, it's got a bit more
Definitely got
personality than the
character.
rest of the tank.
It'll probably never do that in my pond.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the thing. It'll probably never do it.
You got to sit down.
He's probably got into that pond gone, fucking hell, how cold?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's it.
probably. Yeah, probably.
Because you that's the problem. I timed it really bad. Like I honestly thought like last year we'd have had a heat wave and it'd been all nice again, but because I've been planning for a good 4 weeks or so.
Well, I'm waiting to. I've got to get some fish from Darrell up at Koi Heaven, and my temps have been so much lower than his. It's been quite.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I've just been pumping in fresh water just to try and chill all the ponds down indoors.
Yeah.
Because obviously they are indoors essentially, aren't they? But yeah, just been throwing cold water in it, so everyone gets down to like 12 degrees, like 10 degrees, depending on where it is and how much water I'm going to put into them.
If we just answer Paul's question, Vince, about a
Best
net.
place to buy
Northine, I
and
would
what
say.
brand for a large koi net. Go to Northine Nets
Yeah.
and tell him I sent you, and they'll tell you to fuck off and do one. No, he won't.
Dan is sound, isn't he?
No, he's a cracking lad at Northine Nets. Give him a shout, Paul, and tell him I sent you. He will look after you. He's a cracking lad.
They're good quality. I've got one here. They're spot
Mate,
on.
I got quite a few Northine Nets.
They are really helpful. I was struggling once when we were trying to replace all the nets on all the because obviously you can buy the replacement net, can't you, for the frame of the pole?
Yeah.
For the frame of the net, and I couldn't. We must have had 4 blokes trying to work out how to thread this net on. You get to the end and you just cannot do it. It was impossible. He sent me a WhatsApp video of him just going the whole thing, and it was just perfect. It is actually really difficult.
Yeah.
He's got like a little niche way of doing it. Yeah, you chill there then, big man.
Yeah, he wants to get live on YouTube.
He just wants his little face on there. That's the problem.
Yeah, bless him.
All right, just lay down then.
Tell him how many people are going to be watching him.
Yeah, lots of people are gonna see you. We need to get you to bed in a minute. I'll probably jump off in a bit, but yeah, I just wanted to check in, see how everything was going on.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah,
Cool.
man.
Good stuff. How was the drive back? Was it all right?
Drive back was absolutely sweet.
Yeah.
You
Not
came
a
together.
hitch.
Yeah.
Came together, didn't you?
Yeah, because we drove down today in the Jaguar.
Oh, very nice.
Did you see the state of it though?
No, to be fair, I didn't get to come outside. It was just so like when you were
I'll tell
trying
you.
to leave and then coming back in to buy butterfly core and then leaving
Someone's
again.
so posh and so proud and prissy about their cars.
Yeah,
I'm
so
surprised it's that fucking dirty.
unbelievably posh. Oh dear.
So the question is, did my golden corn get sold?
Oh yeah, it did actually. Yeah.
Oh, you
No.
Someone come and bought it later on in the day. The
They
same
did.
person who bought. Do you remember I pulled up that Momotaro Sankey, I think it was, in the middle pond, the soul pond.
Yeah.
So they come to collect it.
Oh, yeah.
She got told to stay in the car, but she decided to come in and she said, "I want that one too." So she bought.
You're
bought that one.
joking. It sold, did it?
Sweet.
Yeah.
Awesome. No, that's awesome. Brilliant.
Oh mate.
This one.
Yes, that one.
That is it. That is it. Yeah.
Mate, fuck
How
off.
much-
I wanted that.
Did it sell for, Gary?
I think we did 550.
Mate, I would have done that on Klarna.
Why didn't you tell me? I'd have done it before you on Klarna. We do Klarna, we do PayPal. What other ways? To be fair, mate, if you wanted it, I'd have just done it on trust and credit. Never to see you again.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mate, that would have been going to the show with me. That would have.
I'm a small business, mate. At the end of the day, if you said to me, "Gary, I want to take a fish and I'll pay you next month," I'd have sold you that fish.
Blimey.
I don't know if the boys.
Now, Vince, eh?
God, he says it now. He sold it.
Oh, we was all over the place. I barely even got to talk. Like we had a few.
No, we didn't get really
a few
much
moments, but
talk, did
I was
we?
just trying to keep everyone happy.
Mate, I'm happy for you because it was an absolutely cracking fish, and at that price, I'm not surprised it went.
it was more, to be honest. If I had more time and more preparation, I probably would have individually done them. Like I was saying to you, that fish elsewhere, you probably wouldn't have found for that money. But then,
No,
like the littler ones, there's no way in hell I'm going to sell those for.
I still disagree. Who was that gentleman? I was.
Oh, so that's Pete Watson. Peter Watson's. Yeah, well, we had that chat, didn't we, about
Yeah,
obviously
I
who he
still
is.
disagree. That was the best golden corn that was
What
in
was
that
it
pond.
he liked? I can't remember now.
He
Oh, I
liked
wasn't really.
He liked one of the Ginring golden corns. But
Yeah,
for me, there was no symmetry to the Ginring.
I have the utmost respect for Pete, and obviously Pete is a big person in my life in child, like growing up to be where I am today.
Yeah, yeah.
But the one that sold first was your one,
Mate.
So obviously you're not alone in your thoughts there.
Why,
That
why
was
did this lady pick it? Has she got a good eye?
yeah, and a pond that's probably the same size as 2 rooms in my shop.
Right, okay.
And she had a pond.
Okay.
I don't know how
No.
much. I'm not gonna go into super load of details, but she had a pond built. So we've known each other for a little while. She's bought from a lot of dealers, and since she's discovered us, we have a really good relationship. And I have been supplying her pond now since, and it's only been fish from me, which
Yeah.
obviously I'm really proud of. But she actually had a pond built by, because obviously we offer that service. We build koi ponds, but she didn't. We never went that far as to quote her a job. Anyway, she got a pond built by somebody else, spent a lot of money, and in that process lost lots of 70, 60 centimeter, like all gorgeous fish. I don't know if
Yeah.
she's got 120,000 liters. She's got a huge pond, all encased in a big like domed building, which is not a polytunnel. It's like perspex.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, she has a gorgeous pond and a lovely eye for koi. Like they used to be really into it. She got sick for a while, sort of fell out of love with it, and now it's definitely been buying some really nice fish.
Well, she bought an absolute fucking
Yeah.
banger there.
Oh yeah, 100%.
There
She's
isn't many golden corns that I've taken to. Rick's got one, but as a whole, these newer golden corns that are more Akamatsuba, which that one
yeah.
very much like, but the quality on that one was just everything that ticked all my boxes.
To be honest, I do prefer there's a larger yellow one that it is Jinrin that's in that pond, because of the fact that one does look so much like a kind of Akamatsuba with yellow, not
Yellow,
Fukurin obviously,
yeah.
but that banding. How about you go grab the remote, mate? I'll put you down 5 minutes. Well, obviously, just it was a nice.
Having kids that age, mate.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, he's supposed to be in bed. He normally is asleep as of 8 o'clock, but he's kind of.
But
He had a nap earlier on, so
yeah, busy weekend and everything as well. So
yeah, that's it. He's been having loads of fun with his aunties because they've been looking after him and my little girl, while me and my other half obviously were in the shop. But yeah, she didn't actually obviously know that like the golden corn is a particular fish from Taniguchi Koi Farm. She didn't realise that like it went to the extent of how unique they really are.
Yeah.
Only being bred by like a set of parent fishes, it makes them like not one of a kind, because they obviously produce loads of them, but
well, yeah, because there is no real stability in the bloodline, is there?
nobody knows what no one knows what's going to come of them as such. There's such an odd ball, if you know what I mean. There's loads of varieties like you was no, it wasn't you, Vince. Sorry, it was Marcus last week talking about what is it they're calling them? The yellow kahaku, yellow goshki. Sorry, kahaku.
Oh yeah, them weird things.
Yuki, I don't know what it's called.
Yeah.
A yuki asagi is a
Yeah.
snow asagi.
Yeah, that's it. I can't know. I can't remember what they're calling them, but obviously it's such a, like say I don't know if it's undocumented, but yeah, it's just unusual.
Yeah,
Don't know what it's gonna
yeah,
be.
the yellow goshki, I still can't get my head around that one.
So look into those.
Oh,
I'll lay it back on.
yeah, I should look into those. Could it lay on its back horizontally and still be okay?
Talking about mounting methods for evolution
Oh,
aqua
for evolution aqua.
UVs. Yeah.
No, the UV doesn't matter. You can mount a UV horizontally or vertically, whichever way is better for your setup. You know, and you got the other side of it is I like to have as little pipe work as possible. So sometimes I'll fit a UV horizontally, but then a different type of UV you'll mount vertically. Can you see what I mean? It swings and roundabouts, and how your pipe work is set as well also determines which way up
Evolu-
you put it.
Evolution Aqua used to design the UV, so at the moment the inlet's on the left, and the outlets, sorry, bottom left, and the outlets on the top right. But they used to design them so that the flow of water went from the bottom left through the 55 up, and then back through the other 55, and then out the top left. They were so much better at mounting them vertically because it meant that when the filters turn off or anything, you'd have say the pumps went down or whatever, the UV would sit always submerged if it was put vertically.
Tamasugi, whatever they are, they're looking better than ever. Ordered more.
You getting on smart then, Marcus? So ain't you done your hair or something?
Anyway, lads, what I'll do is I'm going to jump off. I'm going to put the boy to bed, and then I might come back on in a bit if
Yeah.
All right,
I'm
mate.
allowed to.
All right, mate. You guys sorting it out.
See you in a bit, mate.
Cheers, mate.
But yeah, the golden corn is such an acquired taste, depending on which variation you're looking at. And like I say, that one that was sold today is on tonight's video. But yes, to look at, to a lot of people, they'd think it was an Akamatsuba.
100%. Yeah.
But when you actually look at it closer, you can see that distinction between the grey Matsubamon and the footprint and everything else on it. Now, if all golden corns came out like the one that was on the Koi Talk magazine, then, you know, everyone's perfect fish. But, you know, it took 10, I think it was 10 years of the breeding of just to create that one.
Yeah.
And now the next generation of them seem to be very Akamatsuba like in their look. But I just couldn't see that in the Ginrins. On a lot of the Ginrin golden corns were there, all I saw was messy Ginrin.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because there was on a good Ginrin, whether it's Harishima or whatever type of Ginrin, it's got to be uniform. Can you see what I mean? As in the rows of scales.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, when you looked at that fish, it was superb looking fish.
Oh, it was scale perfect.
Yeah, you couldn't fault any of that. But it didn't stand out to me in the pond. It was weird.
But I reckon you get that up to 18 degrees and bang some colour food in it, and that will change completely.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, and Gary even said on a few of the tanks where he's got a normal roof over the top, he wants to get that taken down and replaced with polycarb so that he can contain the colours
Yeah, make a big difference, won't it?
better. Yeah.
It will. But
Adam's
some of
Group
those
Farms.
fish though that are under that cover are looking superb though.
Even some of the smaller fish, you know, there was some real nice Kiatsuris out the back from Otsuka.
Yeah, and the goshkis.
Yeah. Some
Yeah,
cracking gosh.
right.
Well, you almost came away with that Ginrin one.
I did. Yeah, I did. But it would have been a project though.
Yeah. Definitely, Rob.
There you go. Yeah, yeah.
Too many varieties in the lineage. And for those that don't know Rob Walker from Walker Koi, he's always been a supporter of Twisted Koi. Love you long time, Rob. Are you going to be at the National this year? And Sean's Koi Pond says the Matsubermon ones look different colours depending on which way you look at them. Yeah, some do. But you could definitely see on that one today, you had the Matsubermon was there, but the Kanoku was also in the scale with that Matsubermon. And that was what made it so much more special to the Ginrin ones.
It's a good question, Paul.
Well, in the summer, I feed colour and growth, and in the winter, I feed colour and wheat germ. And a lot of people say feeding colour food to Shiros and stuff brings out secondary Benny. I haven't happened to me at all. I'm always feeding colour food. So yeah, I do think that you think as the colour spectrum, black and white aren't a colour. But when it comes to koi, black is a colour, white is a colour, and so's red. So, you know, I would say no, it's not just the Benny that the colour food helps. You know, it's like the silica that you get in Bacto plus clay. That will also help your sumis, which is one of the reasons why Rick mixes it in with his Munga mix. Because of the silica content in the Bacto plus clay helps with sumi development. Evening Vince, do you know when we might be paying for this year's Gazwad? I'm sure we would have usually paid by now. Yes, but last year's Gazwads were in the first round of spawnings. Now, because we're doing Shiro Utsuri for this year's Gazwads, they will be done on the second round of spawnings. So a little bit later, which is why there's been a little bit more lead time in the payment side of things. But Rick is away on holiday next week, but when he comes back, that weekend he comes back, he will be sorting out males and females ready for the first round of spawnings. So end of next week, start the week after will be the first batch, and then the Gazwads are going to be done in the second batch of spawnings. But we will notify everyone beforehand and let everyone know, because there's quite a few people out there are looking forward to this year's grown show with a difference. Ginrin Shiro Utsuris. For a breeder to let go of black fry is unheard of.
You just, yeah.
It is unheard of. I don't give a shit who you are. it is unheard of. Breeders do not usually get rid of black fry from any type of Atsuri spawning because whichever way you look at it, it is a guaranteed Shiro Atsuri.
So just, I don't know, certainly for my benefit and maybe for other people's as well. So the whole purpose of the end result of the Gazwad is to produce what? What are people looking to? Is it body? Is it the pattern?
It's absolutely everything.
Yeah.
So the fish that gets put in for judging will be judged not just on size, shape, and color. You know, everything's taken into account: skin quality, skin condition, everything. So just because someone's grown a fish to 40 centimeters doesn't mean that that fish is going to win.
It's not,
For that fish to win, it's got to tick all of the boxes.
And out of the fish, are you only able to submit one for judgment?
Yep.
Okay.
So, you know, when you get your fish this year, it will be 50 fish, as opposed to last year when it was 125 and 250 the year before that. It will be 50 fish, and from when it arrives, you have from when it arrives until the 1st of November to grow and select through them fish to the best of your ability to produce what you believe is the best one out of what you've got.
That's cool.
And then put it up against everyone else's best one. Yeah. And it is a massive learning curve, especially for those that haven't grown small fry before. Massive learning curve. And even last year, there was a lot of people that done it the year before, and there was still a massive variation from body shape, one shape all the way up to, and we had one gentleman, he didn't actually enter this fish, but he had one of his Gazwad fry up to 43 cm in 6 months.
That's nuts.
He actually won with a 40 cm fish, but he had one that was bigger, but just wasn't the same quality as the rest. Good evening, Ty.
Hi, Ty.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
How you doing?
Good, and you?
Yeah, good. Blimey, looks nice there, mate.
Mate, look at them blue skies.
Oh.
Yeah, it was 32 degrees last night.
Cut him off, Vince. Cut him off. We got a storm over the UK at the minute. Well, certainly with George up in Scotland, I think it's blowing a proper gale where he is.
Yeah, we've got Storm Dave or something coming through.
Yeah.
The winds are picking up a bit here, but it's not that bad.
Yeah. I did hear about this.
Yeah.
It can't be that bad. I've taken the side down on my pond.
So Vince, while we're on track with this, the Coley Coy's asking when is it going down? I think you already touched on that, but
we will probably be putting it live for people to start paying for mid-April.
And are there any spots left?
Yes, I think there is.
Okay.
And Paul W says, what's the rough size they will be sold at? You will get them at about 4 or 5 weeks old. So about a big. Was that 32 degrees Fahrenheit or 30?
Yeah, so that'd be 0.
Did I miss something? Did you mention me? Evening, gents.
Your ears burning. Turn your phone
no, they weren't.
sideways.
Sideways, hold on. There you go.
That's better.
Hold on, let me do it the other way.
Yeah, it's got to
There
be
you go.
Fahrenheit you're working on, Ty, right?
Yeah, is that
Yes. So 0 degrees Celsius.
Yeah. But I'd have that with blue skies the next day, though.
No, it's beautiful right now.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Adam's getting battered in West Wales.
Yeah.
So yeah,
7 week quote.
it was you, Dave, that had one at 43, wasn't it?
What's that?
On last year's Gazrod. One you didn't enter.
No,
Or was
I'd
it
have to go back and
Tony?
check the bowl. No, I don't think I did have one at 43. Did I put my biggest in? I can't remember.
I know the one you won with was 40.
Yeah, that was 40. No, I don't think I did have it at 43. I think it was my biggest, because it wasn't my biggest the year before. But last year it was my biggest, I think. I'd have to go back and look at the bowl, mate. Can't remember off the top of my head.
Yeah, I think it might have been Tony then, because you did say it was a fugly.
That must be a rugby boy if it was Tony.
Yeah. So
How's everyone anyway? All good?
Are you going to be doing anything different this year?
I have I say just finished. I've almost finished messing about with my tunnel, changing. The IBC's gone.
Yeah.
I've outed it. So I'll see how we get on this year. I'm not doing anything massively different. I was just increasing my water volume. So,
yeah.
But I do want to try this year along. I'm not just doing Ricky's fry. I want to try and do some of my own. Trying to spawn that kin shower from the year before. If it's ready, I'm hoping it's ready. It looks like it is. So yeah, I've got a Momotaro shower that I'm going to cross that with, and an Issa shower. I'm going to split it in two and see what I get out of the spawnings, and go from there.
He's not bitter, is he, Tony?
No, he's not bitter at all, is he? Fucking handbags at dawn in a minute. Yeah.
Excuse me.
You're all going to be eating your words this year.
That tunnel down at Ricky's, that Phoenix 2 tunnel, looks absolutely immense. How you've cracked on with that. I haven't kept up with much this year, but I've been trying to keep up with that one. That's come on from nothing to a full-blown facility, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, it's what, the 3rd of April today? We actually started that whole project on the 7th of January.
I was in there in November, and it was the roof was falling down. I mean, it was a derelict building in November, and it is what it is now today. It's just amazing.
Yeah. So from the 7th of January to now, we've got that whole building taken down, whole area around it cleared, polytunnel up.
Yeah,
we now have 8 ponds, 7 with fishing. There's over 800 fish in that tunnel already.
That's nuts. Yeah, I saw you put one up yesterday, didn't you? I think, was it yesterday? I saw the last one you put up, but with the way you moved different fish. You wanted to move 140 odd out, and I think you moved a few more out than that.
Yeah, we ended up 150. We moved out. Yeah. that was Wednesday.
That's Wednesday's one.
Yeah.
So the one where you referred to Dave as a derogatory name because you didn't want to use the angle grinder properly.
Hey,
that's a tough one. He's probably got that in most of his videos.
Mate,
yeah, to be fair.
Real men don't have angle grinder guards on their angle grinders.
Some would argue real men don't have faces in that case.
Yeah. Mind you, I was just looking at your fingers. What have you been up
to? That I'm doing my bathroom at the minute. Yeah, I've managed to drill, slipped twice going through Hardy backer board with my impact driver. I've gone straight through the side of me, especially that one. I've gone from the side through the front.
No,
lovely.
No.
Yeah, had a right mess. So
that's horrible. That's horrible.
Still fun and games.
So are you still going to use your tray system with the fry?
Yep. It's never failed me in my trops, and so far it's not failed me on the koi. So I think it helps that early bits a lot because you can get so much food to them so well.
Yeah.
And you're so close to them, you can see if anything's going wrong with any of them quite quickly. Obviously, you don't get much fry aren't forgiven if you do mess something up. So you need to be able to see them all. See it at an early doors as well.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. When we did the very first Gazrod and you showed me and Rick
I know Rick
you were going to do
fan, was he?
to raise those fry, both me and Rick looked at each other and went, that ain't never going to fucking work. And yet you proved us both fucking wrong.
Yeah, it's not like using the nets, though. I wouldn't recommend anyone using nets because they just, well, you saw last year, they filth up too quick and you can't keep
Yes.
them clean and they block. So it's not the same as the net. As long as you've got the holes big enough and you've got enough flow going through, you can't do it for long. I think I used it for first 8 weeks, did I? 12 weeks maybe?
Mm-hmm.
There's a couple of salts. I went through 1 or 2 salts and then I do away with it. By the time I've released them, they're too big to fall down the little grate on the bottom drain thing. So it just means I can have the system running.
You've got rid of the IBC tank. So what have you put there in place, or have you got another easy pond squeezed in there?
No, I wish I had another easy pond squeeze in there. None have come up cheap on my eBay hunting. No, remember the blue one I had in my garage, which I haven't shown for ages. I've taken everything out of the garage, so I brought that into the polytunnel. That was another. I had to go over the roof job, so that was fun. Whip the IBC out, pop that in, and I'm still going to use the IBCs. I'm going to keep them for more fry, but I'm going to join them together, and then have them running one system that I can use it for 12 weeks or so, and then ship across.
So
That's
have
the
you
plan,
got
anyway.
the round system that you was building? Have you got that finished up and running yet?
It's up and running. The pump impellers seized, so I went to order a new impeller, and they were out of stock, and then they are in stock again now, and I've run out of money. So it's running. It's got my old submersible all ponds pump on it, just going straight over the backy shower, but I'm not using it in anger. The siev's out of action because it's not in the loop anymore.
Yeah.
So I wait until because I was going to heat that one, but I wanted to cover it, and I'm not covering it this year. So I think I'll probably just use that as like a holding pond. Just all the stuff that I either don't want or I'm not pushing on for any reason.
Yeah.
That long term, it was supposed to be the home for me bigger ones, but we'll see. Life gets in the way, doesn't it? That or the bloody tax, man. One of the two.
Mate, you've got more ponds than I have now.
I doubt it. You've still got about 7, haven't you?
No, I've got 3 now. That's all I got. It's 3. I've got the main pond, I've got the toe-side tank, and I've got the Frankenstein pond.
Yeah, but you've done a lot to improve that Frankenstein one, haven't you, as well? The Frankenstein ones you're outside, but yeah, you've done loads to that. So mine are all very, very basic. I was looking at these earlier, actually. I was like, do want something a bit more high-tech in there, but high-tech costs money, doesn't it? That's the problem.
But you
high-tech means less maintenance.
Mate, that Chinese drum is working an absolute peach. Absolute
Small, Vince. It'd be fine for just keeping fish, but when you want to grow them, you're not going to be able to do it on that. I had my Draco firing every 3 minutes. And when you work out that it fires for, I think, 1.5 minutes to 2 minutes, it's pretty much on the constant. It cost an absolute fortune on the water meter to keep that going. It ran and it did it, but it was always firing. It's literally just having the hose on constantly.
That sounds perfect for a grow on.
Yeah, don't think your bank balance though.
That's the perfect flow through system.
Yeah, it was a constant water change. It was brilliant. Did it all for you, but it cost an absolute bomb.
Mate, more showers you get with more plants in there, the better.
Yeah, got like a shower.
It's like we were looking at the multi-bay filters that we've been putting on the ponds up at Phoenix. We've got the trays of Lytag. We're using them at the moment just around the edges, stop the fish jumping. And both myself and Rick were looking at them Wednesday. Looked down the line, looked at each other again, and he went, "Fucking chilies." So he's just thinking about putting chilies right across the front edge of the so very much like it's got in the Munger tunnel with like a bit of a brick build up with a skirt.
I'm going to say Rick started a renaissance with the multi-bay filters because I was looking for some on eBay cheap. I couldn't find any coming up cheap. I think everyone's jumped on them again.
Yeah, mate. They are old tech, but they work.
Yeah,
they do work, but at the same time, you got to be willing to clean the fuckers.
That's the downside.
Mm-hmm.
It is a downside.
it was the same with anything, innit? The maintenance. If you're willing to do the maintenance, you can do whatever you want. And you can keep whatever you want.
Yeah.
If you're willing to do the maintenance, it's when you get lazy or you have them days where you can't be bothered. And we all do it, and I'm like, no, I can't. I can't face cleaning the Nexus 4 times today. I'll do it once.
Yeah.
Because that's what the Nexus does during the summer when I'm tracking the feed, and I'm like, I can't. And it would happily take 6 cleans a day. But I was like, no, I can't do it. Can't do it. That's why the drums are beautiful when they work.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
How many ponds you got, Steve? Is he rubbed off on you yet? Have you got 5 or 6?
Well, I've got one main pond, but then I've got a grow on vat in the shed, and I've got a couple of
fish tanks.
couple of tanks that have got koi in. So yeah, and then we're thinking about building another pond around the corner.
And we're going to be putting another pond in around the corner
with a polytunnel over it. So
yeah,
nice. I still tell people I haven't got a pond. In actual fact, because technically I haven't. They're all containers.
Right. Any excuse.
I'll get one day. One day.
Yeah.
So when are you going to join us and show your fish one day?
Well, one of the do you know what? I was going to try and do the national this year. I've missed out already, didn't I? I see the messages you stuck on the group earlier. I was too slow. I didn't even think it'd be out this early. So It's not this year. Is the answer to that?
It went live for patrons at 10 o'clock this morning. And like I say, I managed to hit pay at about 2 minutes past 10. And when I got my email, my receipt number was number 11. So there was 10 more people managed to get in before me in the first 2 minutes.
That's mad. I assume they're all gone then. There is no vaccines.
I think all the ones that were available for patrons.
How many vats are at the national?
I was trying to work this out the other day.
Do they limit how many
in fact
each person can have?
Yeah, you're only allowed 1 vat per person.
Okay.
And you get the choice to you either have a 2.1 meter vat or a 2.8 meter vat inside.
64, Vince.
64 vats, is there? I was about to say, check on the National Koi Show website and it will tell you.
Mixture of 2.5 or 2.8 meter.
Yeah, and I know that this year they aren't having the dealers koi show, so the extra vats would have come from where that bottom section where the dealers show usually is. So I think we've got a whole square of exhibitors this year that are hobbyists, not hobbyists and dealers.
Nice.
Cool.
I want to try and get there this year. I still haven't done the national once, so do want to. The problem is it's around my girl's birthday every year. What date is it this year?
It's 27th, 28th of June.
Yeah.
That's the problem. I'll try.
Mate, you got to do it once at least, just to experience it.
Yeah, it might have to be the year I actually try and show though. If unless they change the weekend to give me a week's grace or something, I ain't going to get away with it.
Well, I'm in, so I'm happy as Larry.
Nice. Decide what you're taking yet already? You got a short list?
There is definitely a few that I'm taking, but some I am keeping under my belt.
Fair enough.
I think it's all sold out, Vince.
Yeah. It wouldn't surprise me. I mean, last year it sold out in 7 hours.
You don't get the old the ticket, what they call them, ticket touts, getting the vats and then selling them on 5 times the price.
No, we
I will trade VAT number 52 for a nice Profi drum.
Yeah, if only it was that easier.
Yeah. Treat a koi keeper, www.treatakoikeeper.com.
Yeah, I am going to take my Kinshowa from not last year's Gaz one, but the year before.
Nice. And there was some nice Kinshowas in there. I don't wonder what else what people had. So there seems to be a few that pops up out of that, because I've still got 3 of them. I had 4. I've kept 3 of them. So,
well, that ground show with a difference has actually produced some of the best Kajaku he's ever produced, and that was Red Kajaku cross Kinshowa.
yeah, that was that spawning, wasn't it? I got absolutely sod all Kajaku out of that, and that's obviously the main reason I wanted it, was one of the red Kajakus out of it. But
yeah,
I got absolutely nothing.
But
I got the Kinshowas instead, so I can't complain.
You got a couple of fucking banging
Yeah.
Kinshowas.
Yeah, definitely can't complain. And given the choice out of a Kajaku and a Kinshowa, I choose a Kinshowa all day long. So I don't know what I was moaning about.
Yeah, but looking at the parent Kajaku that was used, as in
Yeah,
the Mark Gardner Red Kajaku, I think everyone would love to have a Kajaku with that type of Benny on it, as opposed to the normal sort of like orangey red that you get with Kajaku.
yeah, definitely. Yeah, no, nice that is. I need to have a dive back through Mark's videos actually for me spawning. It's all new to me, this spawning stuff. So got to get my head around the food for the first couple of days or a week or so. I've got to learn how to sex the bloody fish as well. That's the other thing. Mind you, AI does a good job at it for you if you hold it above them, and it gives you a good a good idea of all the traits. Don't try it. Try it.
Get AI.
Try it. It gives it a good shout. Don't be anti-AI.
I bet you was wrong
it's the future.
Time as well.
Yeah, oh no, it probably is. Some of them is not wrong, but then I suppose a broken clock's right twice a day, isn't it?
Oh, mate, I proved it today. We walked up to a pond at the koi hut today, and I looked in, and I said to Steve, "That's male, that's female," and then he looked, he went, "Oh yeah, it is," and I hadn't even looked at the boards. You know,
Luck.
when you're taught by the best, you learn the best. And I mean, the lesser spotted Ricardo has taught me everything I know, and I still know fuck all.
Must be the worst pupil on record.
Mate, we get on well, do me and my lesser spotted Ricardo. In fact, Steve was down Wednesday when we were live, and he got in the car today, and he's like, "I watched that live back that we did Wednesday." He was like, "Yeah." He's like, "You and Rick, do I sound like a fucking old married couple?"
Isn't it? Bickering all the time at each other and stuff. It's really funny.
He's just got a high tolerance threshold, Rick, and I think that's it. He can suffer falls very well.
Oi, wind your neck in, mister.
He's got young kids as well, isn't he? Or a young kid, Ezra, isn't he? So he's used to dealing with children. And so he finds Vince a walk in the park.
I tell you what, you give these people an invite and they come on, they fucking abuse you.
Oh, mate.
You wouldn't have it any other way.
He wins a ground show, 2 years on the fucking trot, thinks he's fucking King Dick. Look,
Yeah,
tell you what,
drill though, is he?
no good.
Remember? No, usually. Actually, impact driver, slightly different.
It reminds me of old Reg Prescott. I don't know if anyone remembers Reg Prescott. I think that was Kenny Everett or someone like that doing the DIY matey sketch where he was just cutting his arms off and stuff, covered in bandages.
Reminds me of the Monty Python, the Holy Grail.
Yeah, 'tis but a scratch.
'Tis but a scratch.
I'd love to defend myself, but I can't. Can I sit in there with my fingers like that? So I'm just going to shut up. Just going back to the previous 2 titles that you were just referencing there, Vince. Remember, this year will be the 3rd, and I expect my plaque up in the New Forest Koi Farm. Even Ricky said, I can't remember what he said. He said something about 3 on the row last year, so I need to go back and watch that video again, just to make sure I nail the colours to the mast.
Mate,
Wow.
you are
Black.
not winning 3 in a row.
Yeah, you said this last year.
Mate, it's not just me saying it. Everyone that's entering the Gazwad this year are gunning for you, boy. Absolutely gunning for you. That
I'm glad I
fucking
made it worthwhile for you all.
that Higginson especially.
Oh, Paul. Yeah.
I mean, Paul's even made you your own fucking machine gun sequence, so but it's
he
all
still owes
done.
me a fish.
It's all done in jest. I love
Oh,
the
so
humor of my number one enemy, Dave.
has Tony forgotten how to actually pick the emojis and he's trying to write them now?
It
Because he's
looks
then
that
put
way, doesn't
face hyphen orange hyphen frowning, or is he saying that's me?
it? Which he is old, so we've got to give him a bit of leeway. George is saying, so what's the wager between you three on the Gazwads then?
I lose.
That's
Well,
not the attitude, Steve, is it?
well,
No, I'm going to
no, yeah,
smack
but
a lot of you.
Steve's got a history of boiling the bag Shiros.
Oh,
Vince, I'll be very careful. That you know what they say about those who live in glass houses and they should wank in the basement.
Mate, I haven't boiled mine in the bag.
not yet.
Mine's
Oh,
Turn your temperature up a bit.
in the bag, you didn't even get them out home into the tank, no?
It was in the tank. The boil in the bag, I think it's a bit harsh. It was fine while it was in the bag.
It was when it come out of the bag
Yeah.
into the tank and it went, fuck this.
Yeah, that's right. That's the one. Dear me.
No, it was our rocket boy. Our rocket boy loves a boil in the bag. Don't you, Dave?
Ah, bless him.
Bless him.
Hey guys, I'm gonna head, but good to see you.
Yeah,
Always,
right,
man.
Ty.
So,
Take it easy, mate.
cheers, Ty.
Goodbye. See you, Ty. He's gone.
And then he was gone.
He had to be somewhere, I reckon.
Some of us managed to raise it all our fright. Yeah. Just that most of yours turned into rugby balls, Tone.
I was going to say yours identified as a part of the RFU, didn't they, Tone?
I bet he's still got them all as well, hasn't he?
No, he has managed to move quite a few on, actually.
So, what did you do to yours, Steve? You haven't actually told me. So why has he said you boiled him in a bag?
No, I'm not talking about it. There's a video on it. You have to go and watch one of my videos.
I'll go have a look.
I think I'm getting the rough end of the stick.
He bought a beautiful. Was it a Deutsche Shiro, wasn't it?
The Deutsche Shiro,
It
yeah.
was a show quality Deutsche Shiro, and he temperature shocked it.
Well, going down.
Accidentally temperature shocked.
Going up. What did you do? Fucking chuck it in the boiling saucepan?
Yeah, yeah. It wasn't that bad. They made it sound really bad, but it wasn't that bad.
I mean, I just when you're telling this in future, maybe don't clarify whether it was going up that you did it, because I've never known someone to do it going up. Going down, yeah, it's easy enough, but going up. How hot did you go? How did you? Were you blind or drunk and put it in the hot tub instead of the pond?
It's all a haze.
Oh, by the way, Steve, Dave can be a piss taking fucker when he wants to be.
No.
Never heard it. No one's ever said it, mate. Never said it.
No,
cool. What did you actually do in all seriousness?
No, I mean, I can't actually remember the details exactly. I think I got this fish, I bought it back, and I prepped it to go in the pond, and it went in the pond, and then I thought I spotted something wrong with it, and I oiked it back out the pond, and I thought it had a bit of koi pox on it. So I can't remember where I got it from, but someone said, you know, you want to get it in some give it a bit of temperature. But it wasn't stupid temperature, do you know what I mean? But the pond was quite cold at the time, and it went into about, I don't know, it must have been about 18 degrees or something, and it just killed over. So,
Must have been a pretty bad way in the first instance. And
yeah, I mean, but it was weird.
Fucking fish. It was.
Yeah, it was a good fish.
do you ever lose good ones? Bad ones, I mean. You don't, do you? If you're going to lose one, it's always one of your good ones.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's the terrible ones never jump out the pond.
Yeah. Well, the canary fish never goes belly up and fucking catches something. It's always the prize one, isn't it?
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. That's why it's the canary fish. It's lived through every round of every disease going. It's got syphilis scars up its face, and it's still going strong in all the food.
Oh my god. Yeah, I was gutted. I don't know if anyone could tell, but I was actually gutted about it. But
well, it don't help if he's reminding you every 5 minutes that you boiled it in a bag, does it?
And then he set all this off. Look, do you know what I mean? Now look what he's done. Look, people putting up tastes nice in a pan with some butter and stuff. Do you know what I mean? You unfeeling bastards! Oh dear. I can laugh about it now.
Cheers, Stu Bob. Yeah, I got more media into me moving bed today.
You didn't ever move in bed before, did you? I can't remember. You've changed it so much.
Well, what was my growing on tank in Long Block?
Yeah.
Is now one big massive fucking
filter, yeah.
bed.
So you are. How much media do you put in it?
Well, I put 20 litres in there the other weekend. George come down, and Paul Clark gave me 3 big back bags full of media a day. And he said there's about 60 litres there, and I reckon there's a lot more than that. I dumped that lot in there today after a good old PP, and yeah, it is churning lovely.
Nice.
See, don't build a bigger pond, just make better filtration.
I need to get some new media at the minute. I'm looking for the cheapest option. Probably going to go Alpha Grog, I think. But it's fine.
It's all right in the shower, but
that's all I'm running it in is that vortex. I've got 100 odd kilos of it in that vortex. No other bio on them. Those 2 easy ponds, and it works a treat.
So what's your mechanical before that?
It's just the easy on the Nexus now.
Is that literally it? Just the easy on the Nexus?
I use the Nexus as the outer chamber as a settlement chamber. So goes through the easy, caches the crap. Obviously, you boil that as often as you need to, and then the outer chamber just literally sits on the bottom. And then nice clean water goes through the rest of the system, so it doesn't build up in the Alpha Grog. The only downside is it's cleaning out the outer chamber in the Nexus because the drain on it, as you know, are absolutely crap.
Absolute fucking crap.
Yes. I don't know why they don't stick a nice 2-inch or even 3-inch on that, so you can literally crank it and just suck it out. That's what you need. I need to go and buy a new big fish tank siphon, like the meter ones you can get.
Yeah.
So I can stick that in there and do that. I do that at the start of every season, but I haven't done it yet this year.
Seska's saying there will be a new champ this year, Dave.
Yeah, she misspelled chump. Seski was bad as Tony with a keyboard.
Holy shit.
That'll be good. It'll be good. So I hope we get some decent batches out of it. Because last year, that Sankey Tony he had so many good Sankeys, didn't he? Was it Richard Perkins had one as well? I want to say a good one.
Yeah,
there was a real couple of good ones last year, so it was hotly contested. But Gimmer and Shiro is going to be a different ball game, isn't they? No one's going to be relying on the Benny to come up.
No.
That's the Benny luck of the draws out of the equation, isn't it?
Yeah, and like I said, for a breeder to give away black fry, sort of like 4 or 5 weeks old, is absolutely unheard of.
Yeah. But then, to be fair, he's leaving the last two and the fry he's done before. He's letting us have unselected fry from a very early age. He could be, well, he is
Yeah.
giving away his best fish in a batch. He just doesn't know, does he? So
yeah, but that's
sorry, mate.
That was the only way we thought of that would put everyone on an even playing field right from the get-go.
Yeah, definitely. That is the main thing that interested me to begin with, was that chance to have something unselected to test your own eye to pick something out.
Yeah.
That's the most enjoyable bit of, I said to you before, the development and stuff.
Being totally honest, you haven't done too bad because you've won 2 years on the trot.
3, you can say, if you just want to put an asterisk next to that now. It's up to you.
No, you've got no way of getting that asterisk. You're gonna work for it this year, motherfucker.
Oh, because I didn't the last 2, did I?
No.
Yeah.
No. Just because you didn't have me pushing you.
See, you can't say things like that and then not expect me to take the piss. So,
and as Tony said, Seska's going for a multicolored striped umbrella this year. See, now if she'd have taken her photos and videos under a black umbrella the first year, you would have had a fight on your hands.
That Kajaka jab was good, wasn't it? It was Kajaka, wasn't it? Yeah.
Well, kicked herself in the ass by using a pink umbrella to go over the bowl while she's taking a photo and video. And just
umbrella gate.
Just threw the colours right out. And like, Seska.
So they get judged from a photograph then?
Photograph and the video.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I want to say Seska's first year round were quite a lot bigger than what I put in as well.
Yeah.
Just going back, I think I heard someone ask earlier.
How many people, Vince, are going to be in? How many people are going to be in, do you reckon?
I think the last look at the list, there was about 80 people.
Oh, Christ. Okay, so a lot. Does everyone get to the finish line, or are there a lot of people dropping out along the way?
A lot of people drop out along the way, for one form or another, whether they kill them or...
Do they, Vince? Oh, I've never heard of that.
Yeah. You don't need me to say I fucked up anymore, because I said it enough. Shithead. Mate.
Fry murderer.
Dave, are you going to upload your... Mate, I will be uploading videos throughout the Grow On like I do every year, so that people out there that aren't involved can join along. And at the same time, Rick also takes exactly the same amount and puts them into a separate body of water and grows them separately. And we do periodic goes through, and he goes through and selects them. And while he's selecting them, he gives you rough pointers on what you should be looking for and roughly where you should be at that point in time. So everyone gets a reference point.
So the first year I waited for Ricky to do is to make sure that I was picking out the right stuff. Last year I got cocky and I went early every time. Then it was that sweat waiting to see what he'd picked out and making sure I picked the right stuff. Because I very early on, I outed all of the little white ones. As soon as I couldn't see a Benny outline, I was like, right, I'm done with them. I'm not bothering with them. So I literally flicked them all. And I must have spent probably a good 6 or 7 days thinking, have I done the right thing there? Have I got rid of a load of good ones potentially? And then when Ricky did the same thing, I was like, thank fuck for that. But you couldn't, because you could just about make out the little splodges of orange sitting on the skin as it was come up like an orange shadow. And I was like, well, that's going to be a kaku. So the white ones are just going to be mudges. I don't want them. So, but some of them were pretty big. Half of them were the Tobies, I'd say, from the group, were the big white ones.
Mate, there were quite a few people that had Shiramujis ended up with some really nice fucking Beckos.
Yeah, see, that obviously is always the risk in it. You get rid of something that can have Sumi coming up, but I decided early on it had to have red on it to get anywhere. And I wasn't wrong, was I? Because I think all of the best ones that went in were either Kahaku or Sankis, weren't they?
Yeah, well, the actual, considering that Kahaku are classed as a waste product as far as Sankey spawnings are concerned, he had better Kahaku from the Sankey spawning than he did the actual Kahaku spawning he done last year.
Yeah, which is mad, isn't it? It's mad. I always thought Sankey was not a strange choice, but it was obviously the chances of getting the top draw Sankey are a lot harder than other stuff as well, aren't they, in the spawning?
Yeah. But to be able to get Kahaku of such a good quality from what is effectively a waste product is just, he's killing two birds with one spawning then, isn't he? Because he's getting Kahaku and he's getting bloody good Sankey out of it.
You know, you said about the black fryer, obviously giving away the black fryer. How soon in does he select them? Is that a couple of days in he pulls the black ones out?
Yeah.
And discards the rest?
Yeah.
You're talking 48, 72 hours or a little bit more than that?
A little bit more than that, but it's done quite early on.
Asking for a friend.
See, any type of Utsuri and shower, they are one of the easiest to get numbers down very quickly.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm thinking is for that kin shower, because what I want to cross it with, I just want the showers out of it, whether they're metallic or not. So I'm thinking week in, just pull out all the black ones.
Yeah.
Hopefully I'll have a decent amount and I can split that across the tubs that I've got set up for them. And then fairly early should be able to see if there's anything decent, especially obviously having had those fried before. Yeah. I can pick out the kin showers quite early, I think, because everyone that I thought was turned out to be one as well. So, but some of them, when there was that good one I've got was yellow, with just covered in baby sumi, like a yellow hue to it. It looked, you would have thought it was rubbish. But as soon as the sumi fell back, it was like, oh, hold on a minute, there's a fish there.
Mm-hmm.
What's old Farmer Waste saying again?
Yes, Dave won with a waste product. Should have been disallowed because you won with a Kahaku, not a Sankey. That's only because our Tony discarded all of the Kahakus because he thought that he had to put a Sankey in as his final fish. Now, we did say, like the year before, it might not be a Sankey that wins. It could have been a Becco. It could have been
a Benigoy.
Well, it could have been a Benigoy, but there was no fucking way that was happening.
Well, so with these blacks, there'll be no chance of getting anything else other than a Shiro, is there?
Yeah.
Becco or a Utsuri, but it's going to be a Utsuri.
It will literally be a Shiro Utsuri of some, whatever the pattern does once it starts to get bigger is a complete mystery. But
I'll have to actually, we need to remember Seska, she bought a very nice Ginrin Shiro, didn't she, from Ricky last year, back end, I want to say.
She did.
So let's just make sure that doesn't get slept in as an entry.
We got photos and video. I reckon Rick could identify it straight away anyway, wouldn't he? Mind you, it's not been seen since then, so but it might be seen at the National, right?
Paul Cunningham, if you're getting Kahaku from a Sankey spawning, does that increase the possibility of shimmies coming through as the Kahaku gets older? I'm not sure. I'll have to ask Rick on that one for you, Paul. But I know that even now, the Gazrods that he has kept, the Kahaku, are as good as the top Sankeys that he's got come out of there. So they are at the present holding true as Kahakus.
You'd think inherently they would, though, wouldn't you? Because they've got the Sumi in the bloodline. So surely there is more chance of that appearing than a bloodline where it doesn't exist. But common sense would tell you, wouldn't it? But it's just, I don't know. I don't think that's that one.
you won with a kahaku. Have you got any shimmies anywhere near them anywhere?
No shimmies at all. I got 3 decent kahakus out of it as well. One that's not technically a decent kahaku because it hasn't got enough benny on its head, but the body and the colour of it's really good. But the other 2, nah, spot on. No shimmies in sight at all. Not at all.
Tony says rules should have been clearer from the start, not halfway through. It was all explained right at the start, wasn't it, David?
I would argue he needs to turn his hearing aid up a little bit more.
It's all them cold air runs, isn't it? Doing the Santa run once a year. It's sort of like.
So there's a class question, Vince, right there. What is the hardness of the water down at New Forest? That's something that'll be worth knowing.
It's not super soft, no.
Because you head down to you head Marcus's way, and it is super soft, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, but he's more Cornwall direction, isn't he?
Yeah. Well, I've got super hard water here, just in sort of Hampshire, which I mean it isn't far from New Forest, but the difference in the hardness to the water is significant.
I don't think it's super soft down there, no.
Okay.
I think we have got harder water. Tony.
I said our water's ridiculously hard here as well.
Does it give you a high pH, Dave?
Yeah, 8.2 out of the tap.
Yeah.
High enough.
Yeah.
High enough.
Yeah.
To be fair, it's not really caused a problem with the koi keeping side, but when you're trying to keep trops, obviously most of them, trops and marine, they want softer water, don't they? Or especially if you're going the discus route. So that's. But even then, when you get stuff like the Stenker discus, it's not too sad because they're bred in high pH water now and harder water, but they were until they shut down. So yeah, to be fair, that harder water I think is a bit of a blessing when you want a heavy feed because you don't have to worry about keeping an eye on all the KH and stuff and general hardness, making sure that it's not being depleted by the filter as it all churns it up. It's not really an issue.
I had a bit of a struggle with because I got an achiever off Marcus and he's got really soft water down there and it's in my pond in really hard water and it's
struggling at the moment.
It's struggling a bit, yeah. And I just wondered whether that was any relation just to the hardness of the water because the parameters are all good in terms of nitrate, phosphorus, all the usual stuff. And I've always got a stable pH here, although it's high. I just wonder whether it was struggling because of that.
I mean, the fish will get used to what they're in, won't they? And they'll like a change. I think stability is more important than chasing an actual bang-on figure, isn't it? Of anything. Seska just said I think hers is 0.5 kH out of the tap. That's mental.
Right. Yeah.
The amount of bicarb she must be going through to try and buffer that.
Yeah. No, I mean, to be honest, today the fish has actually come up and grabbed some food today, which is the first time. So it must be headed in the right direction.
You want the temps to come up, don't you? Temps to stabilise. That's the horrible thing at this time of year.
It's been crap because it started to come up and then it's dipped again. So yeah.
This is why when you say about heating, like it's not so much trying to heat through the winter. I don't heat through the winter, but now if you've got the ability to heat, now's the time because you're rolling out all those peaks and troughs. Yeah. Get the temp up. I mean, I bought mine as soon as the weather started showing a bit of sun, and I started creeping up to 13 degrees. I was like, right, we're going straight up to 18, and we'll sit there. So I've put it at 18, and we're sitting there now. Yeah. Because you get out of that no man's land where the bugs and the parasites switch on before the fish do. That's when all the problems generally start.
Well, yeah, absolutely right. And I mean, I've already seen flukes in the pond already, and the fish are still fairly lethargic. So
that's the problem, isn't it? It's everything, like I said, everything else is turning on, and the fish aren't yet.
Yeah. So they are starting to jump around. I know Big George lost his Yamabuki, didn't he? Jumped out of the pond.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've started to see, there is activity really starting to happen. But like you say, I think potentially the parasites may well be ahead of the fish, and people may get problems with that. I don't know.
If you buffer up the KH, does the pH go up as well? I wouldn't know because I don't test for GH or KH.
Oh, turn myself down.
Oh.
Sorry, technical difficulties. I say technical difficulties. My fat finger's pressing the wrong buttons.
Well, the two you've got left.
I walked into that one, didn't I?
Looks like the laptop charger's at it.
Oh dear.
Did you say you don't test your KH or anything, Vince?
I don't test for KH and GH, no.
To be fair, I don't. Someone asked the question, didn't they? I can't see the things properly. Someone asked if you change the KH, it changes the pH. Was that right?
If you buffer up, where is it? Hang on. If you buffer up the KH, does the pH go up as well?
Yeah, normally KH will give you a higher, more stable pH. Is the general rule of thumb. So you bring because obviously it's the alkali going up, and you're adding in the alkalis, which is what takes your pH up. If you do the reverse and reduce it, it's the acidity which takes your pH down. And anything above or anything below 7.5 is considered acidic, and anything above is considered alkali, isn't it? I only know this from the discus stuff and the marine, because some of the discus, they like to sit at 3.5, which is or 3 point something, which is really acidic soft water, which obviously koi wouldn't do very well in.
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
Yeah.
Jessica tests her KH every 2 days.
Yeah, well, she said it comes out the tap at 0.5, so she's going to have to. That's going to be that soft water from the valleys and the mountains, isn't it? Going for all of those rocks.
Yep.
Filtered it out.
Because your pH sits at 9, doesn't it, Steve?
It's up there, yeah.
Yeah, that's high, isn't it?
But it's stable. Do you know what I mean? So it doesn't fluctuate. It's stable.
Yeah.
But it is high.
Do you find fish develop shimmies easier, or sumi comes up easy in any of your fish? Because everyone always says hard water affects it. I mean, I just don't. I haven't seen it. I found temperature affects it more than anything else.
Yeah, no, definitely not really noticed that. No, definitely not shimmies. Yeah, bicarb. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. 60 grams of bicarb in every day.
Fucking hell.
That's bad, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I'm still deciding having hard water is not a bad thing. I haven't got to faff about any of that.
No. I mean, I've had my pond 11 years now, and it's always been the same. And there's fish in the pond still that have been in there all that time, so.
They never made it to the saucepan.
That's absolutely right, yeah. They've behaved themselves.
Sorry, Steve. Sorry, Steve. He shouldn't have told me. He knows what he's like. He's naughty. I'll latch onto something.
I'm used to it now.
Cameron saying KH is all I test for by bicarbonate of soda by the 25 kilo bag. And Roy's pH is at 9.2. Fucking hell.
That is high, isn't it? But if it's stable, that's the most important thing. What is the upper limit for? Is it? I want to say 11's too high, isn't it, for fish? It can't be far off that 9.2.
14, isn't it? pH.
Yeah, 14, but you can't keep anything up there.
No. I've tried a few times with some sheros just to see what happens. You know, the high temperature didn't work, so I thought, yeah, let's whack up the pH. Let's see what that does.
Steve, you're copping strays in the comments. We got too big. The ones that are alive are too big for the bag.
Is that the nipper asleep now, Gary? Is it?
You're muted, mate. Rookie mistake.
How do I turn off? Is that
There
off
you
yet?
go.
There you go. He's managed it.
No, I can't hear you lot now.
What?
What have I
Right.
done?
Is this far more coy in disguise? Has he done something?
Yeah.
to the image?
Hello, yeah.
We're
Can you
on.
hear us now, Gary?
Yeah, I can hear you now. How's
There
it
you
going?
go.
You all right?
Yeah.
You're funny. Is it Dave? Is that your name, Dave?
Yep.
Yeah.
You are funny as.
Yeah.
Well, what have I
fingers.
done now?
Watch.
Yeah.
No. I
He
guess
has
what
his
you've been saying. I
moments.
was watching it, but yeah, jokes.
Oh,
I thought I'd jump on. I like this KH conversation. None of you test KH.
Nope.
I don't.
Don't need to. Water's so hard. Don't, even when you're chucking in the food. It's not a problem. It's not something to worry about until it becomes something to worry about.
Yeah.
Nah.
We test KH, so we test like 3 times a week. But obviously we got hundreds and hundreds of fish in smaller environments. My KH is 14 out the tap. 14 DKH, so whatever that is in ppm. But yeah, my pH is at 8.5, KH 14. But
Your
you have to
water's
test
pretty
it
much
all the
bang on the
time.
same as mine. I was 14 and
Where are you from?
8.2 to 8.5. We're in Kent. So we're
Oh,
Thames
Kent.
water though. Yeah.
Yeah, we're South Downs. I'm from Portsmouth.
Southampton.
Southampton, yeah.
Yeah. He's from Southampton, Dave, by the way.
He's from Southampton or Portsmouth. I'm lost here.
No, I'm from Portsmouth, but they keep taking a piss. So I'm from Southampton.
It's another one for you, Dave. It's another cherry for you there, mate. He loves it.
He loves it. He loves it. He supports Southampton FC as well.
I
Yeah,
sincerely hope not, because they've just scored against Arsenal again. I've got that in the background.
Have
This
you?
ain't going too well.
Oh, look. Scrag's in there with the comments. Southampton
Get
2-1.
Yeah. Can't buy a class, Scrag, can you? That's all I'll say.
Oh, you're not a fucking gooner as well, are you?
Of course I am.
Of course.
Oh, fucking football. I shit it.
Oh God, I'm really looking forward to the World Cup, considering how well we played against the Japanese the other night.
Honestly, World Cup, couldn't give a monkeys about it. England drives me to boredom. Can't get excited about it at all.
It's just as well because they ain't gonna win anything with.
No, he's a rugby man.
I've retired now. I'm not anymore. I'm just a commoner.
You still fucking watch it, don't you?
I watch the Six Nations. I might go back to club rugby a little bit and watch it, but I've got to have some time away from it. I miss it too much. It's like sitting there. It's like when you're on a diet and you sit there looking at a cake or a steak and you want to eat it. You want to play. You can't sit and watch someone else play it. It just don't work. It just don't work.
I've never.
That's why I've
scratch
taken
it.
up self-harming. That's what I've been doing.
Doing something to kill the time.
I've never played into rugby because it was traumatised out me at school because the school that I went to it was only rugby. There was no
All
football.
girls school.
Yeah, but the all girls school. That I
Yeah,
went
the old girls' school.
to,
Come on, Gary, get in.
we had
Oh,
the,
did you go to school together in Southampton, did you?
That's why he's traumatized. All the mutants.
You know what I mean? Forced to go and play rugby on a fucking frozen pitch. Do you know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
just
no,
like
rugby
it
weren't my
knocked it
favourite.
out of me. Rugby is like, no, I hated every second of it.
Love it. It's the only time you can hurt someone and get away with it legally, isn't it?
I don't know. It's about the only
Well-
time a load of men just rub up on each other for fun.
Yeah, see, I don't know what kind of rugby you were playing,
Go on,
mate,
Gary.
but
Oh, wow.
that's not quite how it goes down.
It's all you rugby boys.
Whatever you and your uncle do in Southampton, mate, that's a matter for you and him. I mean, it ain't rugby.
Funny you say that.
Oh, mate.
Ah, dear. So, Koi Hut, is this? I've not been down. Is this a new place or?
No, mate, we've been there. Wow, I don't know what you consider new. I've been there 10 years.
Okay, no, not new at all.
No,
Ah,
been
ah,
there a little while. I bought. The court's been there 10 years, but my old boss, like the old owner, he sold it to me last year September, so just over a year and a half ago. But I've been there since I was a nipper. Like I started there when I was 12, 13, whatever you want to say, and yeah, it's been there a little while. But Kent's a bit of a ways away. So the thing is, we didn't do any online. We didn't have a website, nothing like that until obviously I took over. But so we never really got our name out there. If you know what I mean,
yeah, fair enough. So you started doing online and stuff now, have you? Or
mate, it's so hard. Like I'm
His
trying
online
to.
presence is shit.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. Well, we put a new website. We updated our website about 2 weeks ago. I'll tell you what. People keep telling me it looks like porno, but I don't know why.
he's left the wrong tab open, isn't he?
Yeah.
He sent the developer the wrong web address.
Apparently the logos. I don't
I
know.
can't see it probably on there.
I don't know.
It's all right, mate. It's all right. You've got a presence there, mate. If you go to Google and tap in Koi in the south, you come up on the results.
We're starting to. But say the website thing, like I had all sorts of. I approached a load of different companies, big firms, little people, like do you know what I mean, people who were doing it privately at home, whatever. Everyone wanted like 8 grand, 12 grand, like loads of money that obviously I don't have to just throw at a website. I'd rather put into buying new fish.
Yeah.
But funny enough,
Not
it was actually AI that made the website.
Right. Okay.
No, don't start Vince off on AI.
Oh,
Jesus.
well, that's why I dropped the little slow one in there. That told her what I wanted. It came back and made it, and then we just published it literally like 2-3 days later when we were happy with what it made, sort of thing. But yeah, no, it's not super new, but obviously for what we've done recently, a lot of things have changed. I think my old boss was a bit scared about like, selling a grand fish on the internet, shipping it off to someone, and then just phoning up saying, "Oh, it never turned up or it died," or he was quite old school. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
fair
he
enough.
just, he just
Fair
never,
enough.
he just never
It's something
yeah.
to be said though, isn't there? I don't know anybody else, but when you go and get a fish, it's like a day out. It's going there, it's going to pick it, it's looking at all the fish. It's the event. I have bought fish online and made order and stuff, but it isn't the same. There is something missing.
No, of course not. And a lot of the time it takes away from what the fish actually is, what you can take a photo of and what you can produce. Well, you saw today, Vince and Steve, some of the fish that we have certificated from like Donichi and Sako and stuff, and what they look like in comparison to how they've changed and how they are now. You're buying that online and the photo they're presenting you rather than what you're looking at in real life.
Yeah, it makes a big difference, mate, actually getting it in a bowl in front of you. So yeah, definitely. What's happened to Vince? He's disappeared. Look.
Right, you're gonna go to sleep now then?
Oh, he's still awake.
He wasn't. He was asleep. But I think I started talking a bit too loudly in the front room, which is we live in a flat, so it's right next to his bedroom.
Oh dear.
I told him yeah. Oh wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just,
the joys,
just,
Saturday night.
Yeah.
The joys. Are you there, Vince? Can you hear us?
Yeah, he's gone, isn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna have to lay down, buddy.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, he's come back. So good. He had to join twice.
Yeah.
Yeah, laptop shit itself.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, power supply on it looks like it's not charging it. So.
Oh.
That's Tony sending you malware, isn't it?
Yeah, that's Tony sending me fucking Pornhub links.
Pornhub link.
2 girls, 1 rugby ball.
Careful,
Look, Dave, we've got a youngster on the line.
Yeah, I know.
He's supposed to be asleep.
Oh,
bless him.
Sorry, I thought you were talking about me for a minute.
Fuck off, Grandpa.
Hold on, he just says we've got a youngster and then he proceeds to use the F-bomb.
Good thing we're not from Southampton, you don't know that language.
Hold up your fingers, Gary.
Why?
I felt like you think. I want to say how many fingers you got on each hand.
Yeah.
More than you.
No,
Thing is, I can't-
they're just slightly damaged.
Yeah.
There's nothing really wrong with them, Steve. I just wanted some sympathy. I just thought I'd wrap them up.
Stay in bed,
But you're
please.
going to get it here, aren't you?
Yeah, that's why I joined. I thought I need a mental health pick me up and some sympathy. I'll jump on YouTube. That'll pick me right up.
Oh, man.
Ah, dear.
There's another question about the Gazwad there, Vince. How much?
Yeah, I was just. If memory serves, it's £100, and in that you get your fish, you get your food packs, everything you need really, just to get going.
So the food packs, what does that consist of then?
That consists of brine shrimp cysts, so you can do your own brine shrimp, and then you've got stage 1 to 4.
And
So
then
you've got
your own.
enough, yeah. But you know, with the food pack, you've got more than enough there to get you through to getting them on a 2 mil pellet.
Okay. Yeah. So there is a method to doing your own brine shrimp, right?
Yep.
I
Yep.
didn't do as many brine shrimp as I did the first year. I think, and just my opinion from what I've seen, but I think we get them too late to focus too much on brine shrimp. From what we can give them, the size that they are, the live food they'd need at that point need to be bigger. I fed better getting them straight onto the higher protein pellets than I did ploughing brine shrimp through like I did the first year.
Interesting.
Right.
Okay.
So I think the first 4 weeks, I want to say they're 4 weeks old when we get them, aren't they? First 4 weeks is when they're obviously a lot smaller, and when baby brine shrimp are going to be more sustenance to them. By the time we get them, they're fairly big by then. As I say, fairly big. We're still talking like absolute diddy, but compared to what they were, brine shrimp just don't cut it. The amount I was putting in that first time we did it, I was going through. I had 4 hatcheries set up, and I was doing 3 hatcheries a day with the one to keep me on the gap day going, so I could get the other 3 up and running again. I was like a 3-1, 3-1, 3-1, and I don't feel like it added much because the second year I did do brine shrimp, but not that volume. It was just a supplement to the getting the food in.
Yeah.
That high protein stage 4 pellet. That's getting onto that as quickly as possible.
Fest is a mixture of both, Adam. So we get given a number that we can have at New Forest, and that number is determined by Rick and Sean. And then we split that number down the middle, and then myself and Susan will send out invites. And for the other half, I put out a video, and then people put their name in to have their name drawn out, have the opportunity to come to Fest whenever we hold it this year.
What is that?
We might.
What's
Fest was Fest was something that both myself and Susan started back. Bloody hell. 5 years ago now.
Is it like loads of core YouTubers?
Well, we started it off as a way to bring core YouTubers and subscribers together in a setting that wasn't a koi show, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So it was more sort of like intimate. And we held it here for a couple of years. And then we chatted with Rick, and we hold it at New Forest Koi now.
Oh yeah.
It was good. I went to the first one last year, and down at New Forest. Brilliant laugh. Get the opportunity to select from some really nice fish. It was quality. And the sandwiches were good as well. Yeah, I didn't know you had sandwiches today, Gary. I missed those.
Oh, I wish more people ate them. I ended up eating loads of food just so I didn't have to pack it away.
Mate, was there cakes as well?
Yeah.
There was
Apparently.
loads of cakes, Battenbergs, there was
Oh,
cherry bakewells, there was angel slot, there was
You
loads.
mean I missed out on the fucking
think I did-
cherry bakewells?
I think I did 160 quid in fucking
cherry
Asda.
baking gatto, you can choose cheesecake even.
Yeah, there's difference between cheesecake and Battenbergs.
It doesn't matter. I had.
Don't argue, Vince. Don't argue. You've been told.
Domestics.
Mate,
All you can do now is run to the end of your chain and bark.
I got done on the fucking raffle. I got done with the fucking Battenbergs.
Easter egg maybe smaller than what I want.
yeah, but you raped Gary on whatever that treatment was you had off him at the end of the day.
No, I didn't.
Because you got your
my
father
word.
Oh dear.
Who's Tony referencing, Vince? You get to meet some really strange people at Tuberfest.
Yeah, I won the date.
Can't be me, Vince. Didn't invite me last year.
Hey, you couldn't make it last year, so don't give me none of that shit.
You have to be too late. I gave the Saturday away. It's your fault. Told you that.
No.
Yep.
No. It is a cracking at what is now what has turned from a single day event to a 2-day event now. So
How long have
Yeah.
you been doing it for? Has it been going a while or?
for 5 years now.
Fair play.
Yeah, and it's effectively the last event of the year as well, isn't it?
It has been, but I think Rick wants to do it a little bit earlier this year.
Yeah, it's hit and miss with the weather a bit, isn't it?
Yeah. And Sean's Koi Pond, wash your mouth out with soap. Marzipan is not rank. Marzipan is absolutely scrumdiddlyumptious.
Up to the individual on that one.
Come on, someone back me up. I can't be the only one that likes marzipan.
Oh, what the actual stuff? I thought you had a fish called marzipan. Yeah, marzipan, the stuff's banging. Like the oyster.
Yeah, see.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Battenbergs are elite.
Yeah.
Does he strike you as a sort of bloke who names his fish, Gary? Is that what you're getting at?
To be fair, I just assumed. I don't follow along, so I just thought.
Do I look that fucking weird?
I'm not even going to say some names I've heard. Don't even matter.
Hey. Nothing I haven't heard before, mate.
Awful.
No, what's awful is watching Southampton celebrate. I'm turning this shit off.
Still 2-1, isn't it? Someone just put in a comment a minute ago.
Yeah, it's done.
Yeah,
It's happening
Dave
again.
rattle out the pram.
No, not yet.
All the marzipanners are coming out now. Look
Yeah, see.
at it. Yeah.
They should have been at Koi up for their free marzipan.
See. Mate, see. Marzipan for the win.
It's the devil cakes topping.
The devil cake topping.
My cake for the win.
Look like you enjoyed the weather from the videos, mate. On the Sunday, it was raining, but it did not detract from the atmosphere on that day. And yes, marzipan is well nice.
What, you didn't have any food at all today?
Nope,
Did you get offered a coffee
nope.
or a tea?
Well, yeah. You
No.
offered a tea, but we didn't have one. But the other
Right.
half did.
Oh yeah, the girls did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Get on Google, leave him 2 stars. Go on, go.
I'll report him.
I would, but he's a nice lad.
All right.
Soldier
1.5
Golden
stars.
Yeah, he's a nice lad. He deserves the support. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Don't
Don't know what they're talking
and
about.
everyone's arguing about marzipan at the moment.
I'll agree with
Yeah,
that. Tamas Harbour, I rank.
Yep, Roy's
I
got it
can't-
right.
Yeah, the
Tamas
Tamas
Harbour
Harbour
rank.
thing. They're just mutated, retarded goldfish. I just don't get it. Well, they are. They're just deformities, aren't they? That someone selectively bred the deformities. Like,
That's the same as koi, though.
yeah, I know, but at least they're nice looking deformities.
Yeah.
What about the Caramono ones, like the Achiba Tamasaba and like the Sankey
No,
Tamasaba?
a Tamasaba
Oh.
is a Tamasaba. They're all swimming footballs, mate.
I've honestly
It should be
this year,
Taramasalata.
I've this year been tempted a few times to buy some really expensive Tamasaba in. I see
Don't do it.
I see a bowl. I think when we were talking last time, Marcus and his missus said they actually bought them. So obviously I didn't, but yeah, there was some really smart hand select stuff. I can't remember what the farm was, but
All the rage of Southampton, I hear. It's the extra fins.
mutations and that. They obviously have something in common.
I'm sorry, Gary. I shouldn't have mentioned Southampton.
No, it's all right. It's all right. I don't mind what you say about Southampton.
Oh dear. I don't know.
Far more coy. It'd be good to see her. I think actually I think you sent me a message on Facebook the other day.
Put them in the canal. Give him to Steve. He might not blank when he's pike fishing then.
If you can get him to let you know if he's half hour before he turns up, go around and double all your prices and everything, he'll still buy it.
Yeah. He'll wipe out your stock, mate.
Tone, there's no point. The best fish is gone. He sold the golden corn today.
There's some cracking fish in there. There's some cracking fish in there.
It was this lady, you know, the bottom Sankey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was the lady who bought that came back to pick it up. Was not supposed to be buying anything else. That got tempted by the golden corn you like. But like you say, if you said you wanted it, I thought you was taking the piss a little bit. Not taking the piss, but yeah.
Mate, what?
I know last time, to be fair, you did buy fish last time you came down.
I did.
I thought you was just coming down for the I don't know, support the video. I didn't know you was gonna buy.
Yeah,
Steve bought. You should have spoke. Told me.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't have any intentions of buying anything though. It's always the one,
you didn't. But you did buy an abomination.
No, don't, Paul Maria, don't say that. She's still watching.
I don't know. I'll get sworn at in the comments in a minute.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
No stale cakes though. I'll put a couple in cling film for you.
Yeah, just wrap those egg sandwiches up. Tony will have them on Tuesday, mate. That'd be fine.
Oh, that was gross.
Oh dear.
Right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've been rattling along for 2 hours and my eyes are starting to strain looking at this fucking phone, trying to see how people watch this on the phone. I do not know because I'm struggling to see everything that is going on.
Yeah, I've got to get an early night.
Yep.
Early night? It's 10 o'clock, Steve. That's not an early night.
Mate, he's racing Monday morning.
Racing?
Racing. 750 Formula.
As in real life or sim racing? What are we talking?
No, as in proper real life racing.
Nice.
But proper racing. A genuinely proper racing, yeah.
Yeah. Engine's only a Fiat Panda, mind, but...
Yeah, but also the weight of it, that's the more important thing, isn't it?
Fag paper, mate. Weighs nothing.
That's what I mean, yeah. Lovely.
Slick tyres, aerodynamics, it's sweet as a nut. So.
What's the next step? Formula One?
Yeah.
And you can watch the races, ladies and gentlemen. You can watch our Steve-O racing on Monday. It can be found on what YouTube channel, Steve?
It's on the 750 Motor Club live stream on YouTube. I did put a link on a short that I did on my Koi Bodyguard channel, I think. So there is a link on there. Races at 12 o'clock and 4:45 on Monday. 2 o'clock, sorry, 2 o'clock and 4:45 on Monday. There you go. Roy's got it.
Roy's got it, look.
Yeah,
First race at 2 p.m. Second race at 4:45.
Yeah. No idea.
The money's on Roy. He can at least remember where it was, and you're supposed to be in it.
I was going to be there.
Don't think I'll be putting an each way bet on Steve, given that little showcase there.
It's really not looking good.
So yeah, if you're not able to make it to Donington Raceway on Monday, you can check out our Steve and give him some support live on YouTube on Monday. What channel did you say?
750 Motor Club YouTube channel.
There you go. I was waiting for him to fill it in behind me,
Sorry,
but he's like a fucking space cadet sometimes.
I thought you'd hard reset again.
You fucking hard reset, you cheeky fucker.
You do like a brain fart, don't you, on a live, Vince?
Yeah, not all the time. And on that bombshell, I'd like to say a massive thank you for everyone that's joined along this evening. Big shout out to Gary from the Koi Hut. If you're in the area, get down and see him tomorrow and Monday. Get some banging deals while you can. A big shout to Dave for coming and joining us this evening. Mrs. is actually taking her foot off his head.
No, fingers.
And we all know our Steve. And don't forget, give him some support and encouragement on Monday on the 750 Motorsports bloody
Motor Club.
That's the one.
Good luck. Have a nice Easter, everyone.
So don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, on the way out, please like, share, subscribe, hype, and all that shit. I've been Twisted Koi. These lot are nuts. You lot out there are great, and we'll see you same place, same time.